Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute. I have no idea where we left off, but welcome back to Planet Coaster. Today, I have no idea what we're gonna do. I'll just do something random and see what happens. So, well, let's get right to it. Right, I remember now I was gonna do this, and then I figured out it's not possible. What you can do with triggers is activate the individual sequences. However, these are the only ones we've got. You can't make it go up and then later make it go back down. As you can see, those options simply don't exist. So what we wanted to do is not possible. Big sad. That means we just have to put this on static up and it's gonna look like that until maybe we do get that update. Anyway, let's see. Over here, I think it'd be nice to have a little bit of a ramp. First, let me just add some pillars to this building here, along with a little bit of extra detail. Oh, with these at the base. Yes. And then on the right hand side, we'll put like a ramp for staff to walk on for whatever reason. And here we go again. Oh my god. In what universe? Where does this axis come from? Where does it come from? It should either go like this or like that. Why? What is that? How? And it's not the world axis either. Well, peace, bye. Genuinely. Okay, stop. Someone in the comments, explain. There has to be a reason. There has to be somewhere that this comes from. Why, if I select a group of things that are all on the same axes, why does it... Oh my... I've spent now 20 minutes on this inner piece. I love this game. Well, see you in 500 trillion years, because I have to do this piece by piece.
One eternity later.
Imagine spending so long on something, only for it to end up looking incredibly mid. Well, on to the next bloody thing. How about we fill up this little area with trees once again? At least that I know will not go wrong. I hope. Yes, some rocks. That is just what I needed. Some relaxation. There you go. Very nice. Just painting some more mossy area here, because obviously this is all vegetation. At the very edge, it becomes sand. In between here, we can put one of these big trees. Beautiful. And I don't think we have enough of these banana palms, so let's add some of those. And what I think makes sense is to add some moss on this building right next to it, because of course it's very close to all of these trees. So let's see, just some nice stamps of moss, mostly around the edges, of course. Possibly even some full-on vines like this. Oh yes, oh yes. There, and even on the other side, it is now looking a lot better. So then what? Over here, I think the drop should look a little bit nicer, trees and stuff aside. First, let's do the same kind of wooden logs we also used at the lift, just for a base, I suppose. Pretty good. Just all the way down like so. And I'll copy that to the other side, of course. So as always, let's just go and grab a few of these to make this rock texture look a bit more realistic and textured. As you guys probably know by now, I don't love how smooth terrain looks, but by just adding an occasional rock in between, it's actually not that bad. Already looking a lot better, but then here we definitely do need some vegetation, so let's put some of these big trees down very close to the ground, something like that. More bushes, I guess you could use them for. And then, of course, a bunch of these ferns. Really just the same thing I've been doing this whole time. Again, I always say this, but I don't know why this is so fun to watch. It's the same thing over and over. And this time I'm just gonna fill up this entire empty space here to make sure there's no rock visible anymore. Just like that. A really nice big dense forest, and only using just a few trees. Yes, and then just like I did over here, I will add a nice wall of wooden logs here, just to kind of hide that ugly white edge. Here you go. Should be nice and simple. And the same thing all the way up here, just to really make this nice and taken care of. Going all the way into the ground. Here you go. Okay, so this is now looking a bit better as well. Very good. Then over here, this should be like a bit of a like an enclosure. So let's go and grab once again this fence design and just kind of put that over here. And then using these will make a nice long looking fence. But then once again, I wish we could put dinosaurs in here. I still want to try, but it's gonna be a bit of a pickle. And then over here, you have to excuse the randomness of this video, but let me just fix this edge using some wooden planks here to just make that a little bit cleaner. I don't want everything here to have that white pale texture. It's not very nice. Especially from here, you'd have 2 layers of this, which is just simply not good looking. So instead, let's just go with this. That is, in fact, a lot better. Now, this isn't the only unfinished part of this ride, because as you know, there's also a lift in here, which still looks completely bare and boring. So let's grab one of these and make a bit of a structure, like a cage kind of structure. Once again, first, we'll just do something very simple like so. I hope that still fits. It appears to fit, yes. And we cannot miss these diagonal ones, of course, the cross-shaped ones. These coaster supports are actually so useful for like many things. Let me just put that right underneath this. And then one of these blocks to connect it. Beautiful. I absolutely bloody love it. I do, of course, have to make sure this actually fits. So let's see if that fits. Oh, it's very close, but it does fit, yes. So then it comes all the way up here. And it goes straight in. Yeah, that actually surprisingly works. Then let me just try and copy this all the way over here. These 2 at the front we don't need, so it can still go in. And then that is already a lot better. What I do miss here is some lights, so let's put some of these lanterns on there so that in the dark it looks something like this. Really cool. I love the lighting, dude. Look at that. And now, since you don't see much of this when you're sitting in the ride, let's not overdo it. I think this is actually fine. It's indoors anyway. It's super dark, so should be good. I don't, however, want to get too much stuck at vegetation because that's mostly stuff I want to do off screen. So I'm really just trying to see what else we can do that isn't just trees and rocks. This area is definitely slowly wrapping up. This is also definitely going to be the last episode for Jurassic Park. I was gonna say world, but because the next one is going to be Harry Potter. Whether or not I finish this today, everything that I won't finish today will be happened off screen. Oh my god. Will happen off screen. So I've been doing the same thing for a long time now, so I think it's time to move on to the next area, that being, of course, right over there, the Harry Potter theme. Gonna build Hogwarts, it's gonna be super cool, but for now, let's see what else we can do today. I find myself in the workshop here and I looked for dinosaur. Now, there are a few dinosaurs. This one is made of rocks, which I was planning to do. Is it? There is definitely potential in this. I feel like you could pull it off somehow, but it is always going to look a bit goofy. I mean, you know, there is also not a lot. Like, this is it. So, yeah, I don't think this is it. I think we're gonna have to cook something up ourselves. And, that is going to be something to be sure. Let's go here and put one of these figures down for scale. And really, let me first just browse through all of this to see what we can use. I don't think any of this metal stuff is gonna work very well. Although, I guess you never know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can we actually color this? We can. Okay, so we can't make an actual dinosaur with this, but we can make a dinosaur statue. Definitely gonna save that for later. First, let's go and have a look what else. Look, we can definitely use... Hell yes, dude, this can this can work. However, we also need an actual living dinosaur. But after looking at all this for a while, I think rocks are still my best bet. I mean, we do have these, but it's not really quite it, is it? Yeah, let's go ahead and try using these types of rocks, because for those you can change the color, of course. So let's see, I'm gonna start right here. And then this is where the leg is going to attach to. Saying I'm skeptical about this would be an understatement. However, this is Benji's Adventures. I would be shot if I didn't at least try. You know what? This has potential. Hold on. Unfortunately, I don't think this is it. Is it? Do you know what? All of a sudden, I'm getting this feeling that that this might actually work. That somehow, out of rocks, we can build a half-decent dinosaur. I was kind of afraid of the tail because there's no way this is gonna look nice and pointy, but I guess not terrible. There's a bit of a weird thing over here, but I guess it's not. It could have been worse. Look, if it was golden, we could just do this. And then that's the... I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, that is... absolutely perfect. Yeah, no, absolutely not. No, I think I'm going to kindly stick with the rock. Anyway, the head is going to be by far the most important, but also hardest part. And I'm really not sure if this is going to work, but there's only one way to find out. Just something like this. Annoying thing is, some of these pieces would have been good if only you could scale them even smaller. And I know there's mods, but I don't really want to do mods. I just want to be able to do stuff in the base game. But I guess, yeah. Well, this could be a base for the lower jaw, I guess. Also, I'm not gonna build like 10 dinosaurs today. If this even works at all, it's just gonna be this one. And then all the other ones are gonna be done off screen in, well, for the later episodes. Because, well, this is a lot of work. It is taking forever. And so, yeah, well, it speaks for itself. I have other things to do in life as well, unfortunately for you guys. Also, I have no idea how this guy's ever gonna get teeth. Dude, what the hell? That's not even bad. I mean, it's still rock. It's a rock dinosaur, but besides that, you can definitely tell that that is a dinosaur. And all that still needs are the tiny little arms, which can't really be that tiny because these rocks don't go that small, but I guess something like this isn't terrible. And there you go. That right there is a dinosaur. It is, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's nice, but it's definitely, first of all, not worth the effort because this took ages. I feel like it's just kind of gonna ruin the aesthetic. Let's just try. Let's grab that and simply put it down somewhere. Now, what would be a nice place for a dinosaur? Probably over here. Just putting that on some rocks or something. There, say it would be standing there. Is that nice at all? It definitely, it does add some life. It adds that bit of extra stuff, but I'm just not sure. It looks, it's a bit whack. Maybe we should try add some eyes. But then how in the Lord's name would you ever do that, right? I mean, maybe we can try using one of these. Although I'm pretty sure that's way too big. And even at their smallest, it is still, if we make this black, there you go. It's something. Dude, that looks so stupid. I can't even grab it anymore either. Honestly, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, I guess, if you have ideas, if you like this, if you don't. I don't know. What I do know is I'm not gonna spend years trying to build dinosaurs that look mid as hell. So, well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait until Frontier possibly, potentially in the future adds dinosaurs. Would be cool, of course. I'm still just, I mean, the whole Jurassic World evolution collaboration. I don't know why they wouldn't do it. It's dope. That would be so sick. Just a Jurassic World, except it's a theme park. Crazy. But yes, that's as far as the dinosaur goes for today. Now, I promise this is going to be a one-time thing, but this video is probably going to end right about here. It's a bit short, but as I said, one-time thing, because I don't really know what to do now, because everything else is just going to be trees, and I don't want to do that on screen because it's boring. It's just going to waste time, so not ideal. However, all of this is just going to be stuff we've already done. Some simple bridges with the wooden logs, loads of trees, rocks, that stuff. So it doesn't make sense to record all of that. And as I said earlier, the next episode will then be the Harry Potter area all the way over there. So why do I randomly turn British? I don't get it. For today, I think that's pretty much it. This doesn't mean that this area will be done in the next episode. I'm not entirely sure when I will be finishing this. I might work a little bit on the Harry Potter area first and then move back to this, but we'll see. Only one way to find out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell not to miss a single future video, and then I hope I'll see you in the next one.